Michael Kelly, and I changed the strings out. It's got Martin titaniums. I left that bridge saddle there. I left the saddle exactly as came from the company. I'm not sure what kind of material it is though, and but it's not plastic. And same thing for the nut. So I left that. I shaved all of or actually I went through and cleaned up all the frets, smoothed them out with my fret erasers. I fixed a couple of spots that were a little high, went over it with a fret rocker and checked it out to make sure that everything's flat. Checked the angle of the neck, it's excellent. This guitar is really set up well, right from the company. I just can't believe it was only $262. It's right now I have it plugged in, and basically I don't have, it's going right out to a Bose through my Grace BIX, which is a preamp. I've kind of brought the highs down a little bit, left the lows neutral. The gain is about 10 o'clock, and it sounds great. It's also pretty sensitive to tapping, and so you have to watch that a little bit. So I thought today we'd take this guitar, this Michael Kelly guitar, and use it for a little lesson. There's been a request for more songs where you can bring out the melody. So I have one that's super simple today. We're just going to do the verse part of it, but the intro part. We're just going to do the intro. And it's also the pre-chorus, I guess, but basically it's just a super simple song, and you'll recognize it probably as we get into it. It's called One Call Away, and it's just a fun song, but the reason why I picked it is because when you're using fingerstyle, that is to say, you're picking each string separately and you're trying to bring out the melody. This one right here is great because for the most part, the melody's coming out by the chords, and there's only 4 times in this intro that I'm going to show you that you have to actually pick out notes to keep that melody coming in to the flow of the music you're playing, okay? So it's just 4 times, and it's just very short, and so it's a great exercise. It's a good exercise for your fingers, to teach these 3 fingers to take care of strings 3, 2, and 1, and to teach this thumb to pluck strings 6, 5, 4. And it's something that you really should train your hand to do. A good way to do that is in the morning, just start by working with your thumb. 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, 4, 4, 5, 6. And then I take these 3 fingers and I'm just plucking lightly strings 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that's one way to start. There's another thing you can do individually. Ways to do it, but teach your fingers to get used to playing the strings that is their job to say, and it'll become a friend to you. Okay, all right. So we're going to be using that style today, and the song itself, it just sounds like this. Now there's the first part where you have to pluck out the tune a little. I'm only one call away. It's super simple. So let's give it a try. Let's start going over the chords first. So basically, I'm going to strum it so you can hear it. Doesn't this guitar sound great? Okay, so I'm only one call away. Say good day. G, D, D minor 7, C, D, G. So it's pretty simple. Let's try that, just strumming it. G, D, E minor 7, C, G, D, G, D, E minor 7, C, D, G. Then if you pick it, okay, so now let's talk about picking those notes out. So basically, it's using again the major G pentatonic scale open. And what do I mean by that? Well, here it starts with G, the G note here on the 3rd fret, 6th string. Then you play it open string, open 5th string, 2nd fret on the 5th string, open again on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and then open again on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then open again on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and then 1st string open, 3rd fret. So you have okay. See all of that fit that pentatonic scale. If you look at the scale and look where those notes were, it all fits except for one. This one right here, when you hit the C note, but you're going to be playing a chord there, so it pretty much picks it up. I believe you're playing a chord there. So and C just happens to be one of the chords, but it's really pretty simple. Okay, so what you do is you play the chords, and then in between you play those notes that we need to, that the chords don't take care of, okay? So let's give it a try again. So pentatonic scale, there's the 3rd fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then open. Okay. I'm only one, there's the G chord. So when I pluck this, I'm just playing the thumb and strings 3, 2, 1 all together. And then we're going to go to the D, but I'm not just doing a D here. I want to pick up one of this low note here, this F sharp. So take your thumb, play your D, bring your thumb around, let it peek up over the horizon, and grab on the 2nd fret of the low E string. So you get, hear how it's bringing it in? Now you want to do your E minor. I'm just going to do an E minor. Sounds good to me. Okay, so we have it. Now you notice when I play, my hand is tapping a little bit in between. Kind of makes it stop. Now if you do too much, hear it? Sounds like that really low beat on a drum, and you don't want that much. It's just too much. It's almost distracting. But just a little bit kind of comes in good. It kind of gives it just that little bit of stop that it needs. Hear what I'm doing? Now I have these strings muted right now so you can hear that. So I get a little beat in with it so that I'm not just playing notes, but now I'm kind of bringing a little bit of the rhythm in by using this hand and using the heel of my hand to kind of mute or stop, and then also bring in a little bit of that bass kick, that kick, drum sound. Okay, so that works pretty good. I get a little artifact. This guitar does really well, by the way, for that. But it's super sensitive. Okay. So let's see where we're at. So now we go to the I'll Be There to Save the Day. I'll be there to C, G, D. Again, the thumb is picking up the 5th string for the C chord. These 3 fingers still working on strings 3, 2, 1. C. And when I go to the G, the thumb goes back to the 6th string, picking up that bass note. And also for the D, again, I'm taking that thumb and it's picking up that F sharp. Okay? All right, so let's see where we're at. I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save the day. Okay? All right. So now we're going to go to the Superman's Got Nothing on Me. Okay. You have to play that melody part. 2nd string, 3rd fret, then open. Again, all pentatonic scale. Superman's got nothing on me. And then we're going to finalize that intro. Open, 3rd string. So that's what we opened with. Sounds like Figaro. Okay, we won't get off on that. Okay, so here we go. I'm only one call away. Okay, and so it sounds like this. Doesn't it? All right, now before I get off of this little lesson here, let you play around with that. Play around with trying to bring in a little bit of this little kick on this. And you can practice it beforehand. Just sit and tap your guitar a little bit and find out what sounds good. I think this one sounds best if I hit it right about here. Okay, I'm going to take it back out. So we're going to leave it right there. And I want to thank you all for listening in. And don't forget the Zoom call coming up, members. It's coming up next Tuesday. And I'm going on the road trip. It's coming soon. We're not going to do a live. I might do it from the road, the live. But I'm not going, usually around the 20th or so, I do a live and schedule it out for the public, but I'm going to wait on that. See if I can find a good spot for that. Someplace in the United States. All right. Well, I hope you all have a great day or night, wherever you are in this world, and have fun trying to figure this song out. Hopefully I gave you enough information. It's short, it's sweet, but it's a really good exercise for teaching yourself to finger pick and try bringing melody out, whether it's through bringing the chord or playing individual notes in between. All right. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are in this world.